I wanted to make a video really to kind of share what my life looks like right now. Because I think this is a very unique moment in my story, and I don't think there probably ever will be another time quite like this. And it's quiet. It's lonely, and it's empty. I didn't introduce myself in my first video, and I don't know really even what I'm looking for in creating this channel. But I read a book, I finished a book today called I See You've Called In Dead. And the book made me cry like 3 or 4 different times, which was a great thing. But one of the times that it made me cry was because it felt like it was so specific. There was a situation that happened in that book that made me remember a piece of my own life that I had forgotten. And I don't want to forget these pieces of my life. I'm gonna just show a few B-roll shots while I talk here. Really, this is just for me, but I'm going through a divorce right now. And it's a divorce that, although it went pretty smoothly, wasn't something I wanted. And I don't know if I would even say that I'm sad anymore, but I'm not where I thought I would be. And I feel very aimless. And one of the things that I realized is that I had set all these goals for myself, starting at a fairly early age, because my parents kind of drilled it into me. And once I accomplished the last goal that I had set, I stopped pushing myself forward, and I kind of realized that I had become a very small person. And there's enough there for me to talk about it for hours, and I have with my friends and with my therapists and even with my ex-wife. And I think that eventually I would like to tell the camera that. Tell the camera my story and what happened. And I don't expect that to be amazingly interesting, but it's kind of for me. But I do want to put it out there because I'm coming full circle here. Because one of the longest goals that I had ever set for myself was to be a YouTuber. And I've had a few different channels. I had a Minecraft gaming channel, and then I had a tech review channel. And now I'm here, and I'm 29, and I'm going through probably the most formative year of my life. Lots of soul searching and trying to think about who I am and who I want to be and what's important to me. And realizing that I have been coasting for a long time and had kind of given up on a lot of things that used to matter to me. I lost touch with a lot of my good friends, and I stopped investing into hobbies that I cared about, like creativity. Small things that I think added up and had the result of me feeling very aimless. I wasn't taking up much space in this world. And I would like to live. I'd want to be someone who is living like they mean it. And one of the ways that I think I could do that is by starting to follow through with the things that I've wanted. And making videos is something that I've wanted. And it means something to me. Kind of at this point, whether or not other people see it. And so I will tell my story, maybe slowly over the next videos, for me and maybe for others, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah, my name is Tristan, and I have hope for my future. I really want to live. And it's not just reading that book that's made me think so. I do think that I've been given a unique opportunity to look at my life and decide decide like what's meaningful to me. What I will say is that this space feels very empty right now. My ex-wife, Megan, did come by and take her furniture, and we finished the split, which made the house like very quiet and very big and echoey. And I didn't really have the money for it, and I bought this rug, and it's too big. It's entirely too big for this room, but I felt like I needed to do it. It was just too depressing to have like the house echoey, you know, and it's just a cheap like vinyl rug, and it's very thin, but I like it, and it's mine. And I think that to say, that's what this video will be about. Just this moment with me and you, and sharing a little bit of the quiet and the stillness, because I would hope that someday I could look back and it won't be so quiet, and it won't be so cold. I hope that someday I can watch this video and I'll be talking to myself right now, and that I'll be in a place that is better. I think it's easy for me to, it's easy for a lot of people to say that they're fine and everything's okay. I even said earlier, just a minute ago, that I'm not sure I'm sad about it all anymore. No, I mean, this is the biggest thing that's ever happened to me. I've never done anything so hard. And there are a lot of moments where you're just alone. My friends and my family have really like stepped up for me, but they aren't always gonna be around. Part of me thinks that maybe that needs to become what's okay. I need to be okay with that. And the other part of me really is uncomfortable with the quiet. I don't like being alone, and I don't like living alone, and I miss having someone to tell about the little things in my life. Like, I saw a cool cat today crossing the road as I was driving home. I mean, not cool, he was just a black cat, you know? I mean, he was very cool. But you can only send so many of those messages in the group chat before it's not quite the right group. And I don't think that anyone really prepares you for like how difficult divorce will be. One of the things that's going to be especially hard is when Tabby has to go back home to Megan. She's sitting outside right now. Insert a cut to Tabby. She's really been, so it's my family, my friends, Tabby, getting me through it. She's a very kind soul, and I really love her. Yeah, I love Tabby. But she'll be going back home to Megan in September or October. I guess I should wrap this up for engagement's sake. But I have this distinct thought that I just need to start making these videos, even if they're not perfect. Just get them out there. Do it for myself and maybe my future self. There's a Porter Robinson song, Easier to Love You. And I'm gonna misquote the lyric, but it's something like, I wrote myself a letter, dear future me. I promise to take care of the person we'll both be eventually. I'm trying to do that. So I hope when I watch this again and I'm talking to you, I hope I did the right things, and I hope we are doing better. Yeah, and it's not to say that I mean, that album by Porter really has a lot of great lyrics in it. I will be here tomorrow. I will be here next year. But I've never really had to sit in the pain like this before. And I don't think I've ever really felt like someone who could handle being alone. But maybe deep down, I was worried that this might happen to me someday, that I might end up alone. It's kind of like my greatest fear. And I think I became like very codependent in the relationship because of that. And again, I have become a very small person and a very detached person. I can recognize that now, and that's something I want to be more intentional about, to be more alive, to be myself. Thanks for watching, if you're not me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Now I have to walk back to the camera to cut the roll.